Spring Still Life. The seasons are changing, and that's a wonderful inspiration for making art. A still life is an arrangement of objects on a table or surface. The artist looks at these and then makes their drawing or painting. They're using them as a reference. The style and the objects can tell you a lot about when the painting was made and what the artist was like. For my still life today, I'll be using 3 different colors of construction paper, glue, scissors, and some tempera paint. My project today is going to be a collage, which means I'll be cutting and gluing. My first paper will be my background. I've turned it so that it was vertical. Now I'm going to choose the paper that will be my middle ground. This will also be the table that my objects are sitting on. I've cut this paper so it fits nicely on the bottom half of my background. Now I have a horizontal line where my table and my wall meet. If this was a landscape, that would be the horizon. I glue down my middle ground paper and line it up carefully with the bottom edge. This paper is going to become my vase. I want it to be taller, so I've turned it vertical. So that it will be symmetrical, I'm going to fold it in half before I do my drawing. I start drawing from the fold and make a short horizontal line. I take a diagonal in and then a curve out until I'm back at my fold. Remember to keep the paper folded while you cut on your line. Now I glue down my vase, making sure that it overlaps part of my green middle ground and my gray background. I use a crayon or marker to make some simple lines to become my branches. Now comes the fun part. I have just a little bit of tempera paint and a tissue handy. A paper towel would work too. I'm going to use just one finger and dip it in the paint to make my blossoms. I'm using forsythia for my inspiration. Look how neat I kept my hands, just one finger. Now when I do this at school, I will definitely save the paint for the last step. I've decided my vase is far too simple and plain, so I'm going to add some details and pattern. I'm also adding a shadow to add a little bit more dimension. Don't forget to sign your masterpiece. Happy spring!